Hello, everyone. Today I want to share something about yin and yang, um, about our female energy in ourselves and our masculine energy in ourselves. Um, and I want to talk about this item because at the moment I'm giving a seminar uh, series about free your feminine archetypes, and it's about freeing our femininity in ourselves, freeing our feminine um, origin energy in ourselves. Yeah, and why is it so important to take care of our own feminine energy? Because for the most of us, we have grown up in a world where we are not allowed to take care of ourselves, but being told that it's better to take care of other ones. So take care of your sister, take care of no matter what, no matter who is around you, but don't listen to yourself in all the depths that you know what is good for you. And it happens, or it has happened so fast, yeah, that maybe we have been told when we were a child, when we want to climb in a tree, that someone told us, okay, that's dangerous. You have to come down again because you can fall. And our inner voice had say to us of wants to experience the height and wants to experience the feeling of, okay, that's cool, and the energy that is flowing, because that's so amazing of being so ridiculous high in one moment. When we are a child, yeah, we can change the whole perspective by climbing in a tree and being up there. And maybe we knew inside of us that we were able to hold us, yeah. But because the energy from our elders is so, our parents, sorry, is so intense. So the child begins to listen more to their energy than to ourselves, and that don't has to be a trauma, yeah. But that's the first thing of not listening deeply to your wishes, to your needs, to the things that happen in yourself, and yeah, you will have trauma, and you will have experience trauma in your life. So that's another point of not listening to yourself and not being able to deal with your emotions, because most of the parents weren't able uh, to hold us in the space where trauma happens, to be with us, to be in a, yeah, in an active modus, to be to stand by a child, yeah, and hold them and talk to them and listen to them, to resolve traumas when they happen. Most of all, but for example, in my situation, my trauma, one of my big traumas, is that I lost my mother when I was 5. Yeah, and nobody was able to talk to me anymore because they were in their trauma that she had gone. Yeah, and I was in my trauma because I thought I have done something wrong to make her go. So, and everybody thought, okay, this child, she's so lucky and she's smiling all the time, and nobody ever mentioned the thing that there could be something going on underneath, because I lost my mother, yeah. And nobody, most of the people didn't talk over her death until now, yeah, because it stayed a big trauma for them. For me, it's resolved and I become more in my energy with the whole thing, yeah. But because they weren't able to to stay with me, to be in a holding space with me, that made that or things like that made that we split ourselves, we split our feminine and our masculine energy, because they didn't thought that a child should maybe miss its mother, yeah. And I put it away, so I didn't feel it for a long time that there could be a loss in me, yeah. So it has moved back in myself, because now that's what trauma do. It's packing like a baggage, yeah, and putting it away. And the need that I had, that's the feminine side, the need that was underlying was never fed by the masculine side in myself. When we are a child, that's not the option that our own masculine side feeds our own feminine side, because when we are a child, we have needs that should be fed by adults, yeah, or by grown-ups. But if there is nobody, then also trauma is happening. So another way where I want to go with you, and I want to give you a bigger perspective of what is happening with the feminine and masculine side in us. It's like when we have the feminine side, and I mentioned always on the left side on our body, and the masculine side on the right side on our body, most of the time that's the thing that people also resonate with, yeah, that you feel, okay, that's a more feminine side in myself. Many systems do have the same thought, that the sides are like this, but if you experience that in another way, it's also okay, yeah, stay with your experience. But the thing is, if your feminine side hasn't been heard, then there's something happens in you, because there's a part of you that's waiting for someone to hear you. And it could be that if you start a relationship, that you don't say what you need, but you think your partner needs to know it already. And that's the child in you. That's the child in you that's not able to say what's happening, not able to say what the needs are, but wanting the parents to know it and to feel it and to sense it. And maybe you as a child, you have maybe give little words to your parents to be seen, and they didn't. So that's a reason to go more into this, into your own space, into your own room, in your own cocoon, yeah. And there's a part of you that wants to be seen, that wants the needs to be fed. But if there's a split in between you, then you don't say that there's the need. And that's the thing, you know, the yin yang symbol, yeah, it's a black and white, and in the black and white forms there are dots, and that's the begin from the other symbol. Normally it's flowing, yeah, and in the yin energy flows the yang energy. And that's the thing of being a really grown-up person, to break through this habit with not saying anything, yeah. That's the yang part in the yin side. If your yin energy feels, okay, that's my need, maybe you're solo and you want to have a partner, yeah, but you want them to ring your bell and to stand in front of your door, instead of doing anything, instead of saying people, okay, I know I'm done, yeah, I really want to have a partner. Or maybe you go on an internet platform, yeah. But that's the thing, what's happening in between, yeah. There's a need and you don't do anything. And if this part is in harmony, then you act. And then there's a part of you that's going to fulfill your wishes, your own needs. And also that's a grown-up part in yourself, to say what you need to other people. They don't have to fulfill it, but they can say no because it's not right for them at the moment, yeah. But you give them the opportunity, you give them the chance to hold you, maybe, yeah. You give them the chance to be there. And maybe you think, okay, they don't have the time, they don't have the space to drink a cup of coffee with me or give me a hug. Yeah, but that's also the children part in you that isn't seen. Yeah, that hadn't been seen, and that's the part of not allowing yourself to say what your wishes are. Okay, and if you are in the in a state of saying your wishes, yeah, then somebody can react on that. And that's the yin part. That's the thing that happens to the yin side in you when trauma happens, or when adults in your life told you something that you have moved away from the voice inside you. And the yang part is then taking responsibility for others instead of being responsible for yourself. That's most of the time when I give energetic sessions, yeah, I feel it in the shoulders, yeah. That's such a pressure on the shoulders because we are carrying the stuff from others, and we're having the hands full to do with stuff from others, but having no space to take care of ourselves. So if the yang energy is very high, you're feeling super responsible for other people. You have the feeling of I need to run this business, because otherwise if I am unhealthy, yeah, and I will be at home, this whole thing will break down. It could be for your friends, for your family, for a system, but the thing is, this yang side is totally in touch with the yin side in yourself, or in the self that is split. Yeah. So you go outside to take care for others, to be there, to be on social media, to know what's happening with others, yeah, and go away from yourself. That's the pure yang energy, the pure white energy in the yin yang symbol, without the dot, without the black dot of the yin energy. Okay, and if this is in harmony, then if yin and yang is in yourself in harmony, then the yin side from yourself will feel, okay, I need to have a quiet time now. I need to have space now. And the yang side will check the the date, yeah, and say, okay, today maybe I have to work until 3 o'clock, and then in the evening, I don't know, my husband will come home, and in between I will have time for myself. So I mute my telephone, I don't go on social media, I maybe take a bath, and just listen to yourself what you really need. Then the thing is in harmony. And that's really yeah, that's an exercise. It's really an exercise to be in touch with yourself, to know what you need, and to feed this need, yeah, to feed this wish in yourself, and to be there for yourself totally. Yeah, and even in situations, yeah, now I live here with my with my husband and my 2 children, and sometimes it's really a wild situation, yeah. And if I feel the need of, I need to have space now, I could say this to my husband. And even if I see that he's tired, I can ask it for myself. And I could give him the permission with my inner voice, yeah, to allow him to say no. Because he takes care of himself, and I take care of myself. He don't have to fulfill my needs, but maybe he wants to. Maybe he can get some kind of strange of feeling. Okay, now you can go for a nap for half an hour now, yeah, and after you ends your sleep, yeah, maybe I can go then. And that's some kind of being really honest with yourself and being really honest in relationships. Yeah, that's just a thing that I want to share with you, and maybe you'll find it interesting, and maybe you can go deeper with yourself in feeling what you need. That's also a thing that we haven't learned. We haven't learned to listen to our needs. That was also a thing that I experienced with my husband. Yeah, that I asked him, okay, what do you need now? And the first times he said, nobody ever asked me that, because it's not normal to ask, what do you need now? And it's a kind of habit, yeah, to grow in this feel and to feel, okay, what do I need now? And to allow yourself to take the space to sit with this question and feel it in the depth of your body and get an answer. And if you have the answer, to say what you need. And maybe you can give it yourself. Maybe you ask your partner. Yeah, maybe you will find a solution to get what you need. And the first step is to feel it. And the step before you ask yourself is, you will feel tension in your body, because your yang side, your masculine side, is working very, very hard. So you will feel tension, and it feels like the masculine side is moving and doing stuff for other people. Yeah. And if the tension increases and you feel, okay, I got a headache and I got pain in my shoulders again, yeah, then that could be a sign for you, okay, I need to look for my feelings. I need to look for my needs. Okay, that's enough for today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I would love to hear your comments on this item. And yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful start in a weekend. Bye bye.